What's up, fellow gamers? Phreak here. Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. I don't know why I'm pausing here. I'm not sure what I was going to try to say, but I don't remember anymore. Either way, this is our play. I loaded up some of my old saves to check out a couple of things, check out some details, but ultimately, it is time to continue our Chrome difficulty no soldier challenge. Anyone who is a soldier is multi-classed out and has 0 points in soldier talents. No huge deal there. Anyway, I got missions going on, and I did some thinking, which is ultimately, so I've got plenty of stuff going on, I've got plenty of possible projects and whatnot. There's a hacking optional raid of some sort. I do have my hackers currently on the bench, 7 days to go on these, which should, I guess, not quite line up perfectly, is what it looks like. 7 days, 6 hours left for a mission with a possible hack on it. Yeah, I'll have to maybe burn a token. Field Ops should be ready in time. Field Ops is next token in 2 days. I'll just push back this mission by 3 days. That way I can run my hacker on it. Anyway, though, I was thinking about the advice I had, I guess, given out, which was that I wasn't sure it was worth running solo hack missions because it just gives you power level with a lot less total money and experience and hype per power level. And that is true. Like, it's undeniably true. The rewards are, at least on guaranteed the XP and hype level, lower per progression. That said, though, I don't know if I care that much, ultimately. Like, again, if we're min-maxing absolute power level, that is a real possibility here, but I'm also just not sure it really matters, so... the other thought I have going on is I need to wait for... Actually, are there any upgrades to go for? So I don't have enough money, 300k required here. My captain has gotten out of basic healing. Stress getting pretty high, though. Need to send her for treatment for this wound here. We'll just take the cheap option, 5 days and a half. I'll just double check anything that might matter here. She can't make this heist unless they push it back, which is going to happen, so that's fine. So we'll just take the cheap option. Right, it's literally just always better than running for Dr. Ash because she has benefits here. Anyway, yeah, we don't need the other version of this. But I also need to send her to SimStream Detox pretty soon. That's looking like it's going to be pretty valuable here. Still removing some talks. They're on the trainer. We're doing wound recovery. Yeah, we've got someone... Okay, hitting them back might be a battle strike. That's cool. We've got... this raid, I think, already ready. We've got a bioformula spot here. We've also got this guy who will sell me this E-rifle. I may or may not choose to spend the money. It's not particularly good, I find, and no one's actually playing short-range ARs, so I may just say skip it. The other thing I was going to say is I actually identified the bug that I was having on the story mission where my J-attack wasn't working very well. So if we look at the sniper tree, I actually discovered what it was. If you take this range upgrade, it actually does make... Because that's why I went one of my old saves. I went to one of my non-Iron Man saves and then tried and respec and reload and whatnot. And if you take this point, your buff only lasts for 1 turn on your people. So unfortunately, taking the plus crit chance plus evasion stuff, which to be fair only maximizes to 10 offensive crit chance, it's not an absolutely huge deal. But this point basically hurts you, which means, of course, these points are kind of bad for you. Unfortunate, but at least I figured out what was going on there. So I'm going to just hit the respec right now. Of course, we're still going to multi-class back into Sniper. Still grab this stuff because they seem reasonably useful. This one, I think, has not as easy of uses, but it's fine. Deathwatch, obviously quite good. And so I can't take the range upgrade, but I will still take these stuff. I think the J upgrades are kind of nice. Duration is really not that useful anyway. You're not going to sit in the same spot for that long usually. This would allow it to last about as long as the recharge, but oh well. I get 2 charges, so in a real mission, I'll always be able to keep like 1 zone up permanently. The question I kind of have is, do I want to start investing in like making Deathwatch better or something, or like Skull Shot or whatever, right? Where I get the AP back and now I get crit chance, or I can use more of them so I can get more free action points. And I think it's realistically correct to get as many free action points as possible, so I probably should invest in that more than everything else. Though I will say long term, Empty Lung seems pretty useful. for not generating recoil, keeping up hit streak, and, you know, that seems pretty valuable. We've got things like Nest as well, which cancel movement. So going into the, you know, safe movement level of stuff, the tough thing is the pathing is rough. I have to go all the way up here with these travel nodes to grab Empty Lung, and then go on this side and grab these travel nodes for Nest. So it's not great. This is also just kind of, these are just here, I guess, as points if you want them. But yeah, they don't connect, which is too bad. I don't think I'm going to be hitting unaware targets very often, so I think these are going to be of low value. I don't like taking the item nodes. And then I could take some ballistic pure shot upgrades. I can take some optimal range. These are probably okay. I mean, they are 0 AP better shots, which might be really, really worthwhile. I'm unsure. It's like I can go for Nest, Empty Lung, and I'm not sure if I want Pathfinder. I can make it cost 0, so I can just get move speed. But I'm not sure I want to spend points on gain 10 move speed. I'd probably rather skip it and just go, you know, here and like, hey, look, this is 5% move speed passively forever. I don't think it's Empty Lung yet, but I'm like kind of thinking it through, right? I'm at 6 to 7 talents already. So I can like Empty Lung, then I can eventually get Nest, and I feel like this is the way I want to play it. But the question is, like, how far do I want to go on this kind of stuff? And I'm like not really sure. I can go farther, which is obviously, you know, desirable. I can go for Nest. Lasts for several turns, which is cool. I get multiple charges, ballistic pure damage, ignore recoil. Stealth crit could be cool. And yeah, just, you know, for several turns I get a bunch of crit chance and ballistic. So yeah, I'm kind of sitting here, like, not knowing what I want out of this one, which is not exactly ideal. Empty Lung is fairly useless till I get Nest, I think. But I do like getting reaction to move speed. That seems, you know, kind of nice here. So anyway, I think what I'm going to go for is I'm going to go bump Skull Shot, get my action points back more quickly, and then I don't think I need the 2 turns for hit streak, but I think I will start. I'm going to go up this side, grab Empty Lung, and then go for hit streak, and I think that will end up being valuable. I might be wrong. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. Anyway, we've got some timeline to advance. I don't have the money, right? I don't think I can build any of this yet. Yeah, they're all as they are. So it's just time running down. A generous trait upgrade. Wonderful. So my corporate VP, services are cheaper, pays more for missions, and pays more for accounts. Sounds good to me. Hello, you've got a Matrix Hunt for me. Those are relatively difficult to run, but they're good all the same. This is still running before my guys are done on the trainer, so I will push this mission back. I'm going to keep letting time tick down. Okay, there's one detox done. Of course, my Cyber Knight is still wounded for another 3 days. This detox will be easily done before then, though. And so the question is now, knowing that I'm going to run this mission in a couple of days, knowing that I want a hacker to go on that mission as well, who would be ready to go on that mission? And it's probably, what, one Vanguard at least. My Scourge, so it's like Vanguard, Scourge, Hacker, main character Sniper. So like one of these guys can go into detox and it's fine, is I guess the play. So let's see which one is going to be correct here. We'll sort by stress. And this guy going is pretty reasonable. He's at 40, and detoxing him seems completely fine to do. So sure, yeah, go detox. Seems reasonable. This heist coming up soon. Need to push it back if... Well, actually, there's no reason to push it... Well, okay, the reason to push it back would be to let them come out of the trainer, but there's no reason to let them come out of the trainer. I just need to kick him out of the trainer and say, you got whatever training you could, congratulations. Enter, cancel training, yes. You're done. We'll put someone else in. H4 is not going on the mission, right? So, Sniper, Scourge, Hacker, Vanguard. You can go take training. You have no stress, so you can go train. And that way we will have our Hacker available to get this mission happen. Spy the Snoop. We'll spy it for 10k. This is a kill 3 captain's job against Warner Braun for B-Tuna. We know who's going on the mission. We need to make sure that you are feeling comfortable. Okay, we need to switch decks around, it looks like. Let me back up a little bit. Actually, I could have done it from the other screen, but whatever, I'm griefing. Okay, so you switch your deck out. Change deck. Just grab this, it's fine. Go to my other hacker. Manage deck. Switch. Go here. Yep, great. You're good. Let's go ahead and train you up. So we've got 0 interrupt. We can train 2 more talents, and I've got 2 points to spend. I don't think I need Ripper Compression yet, and I'm happy with where these are all. So if I go for Spoof, I get to block Escalation. And I think blocking Escalation is pretty worthwhile. It'll save me some time. Scapegoat is for CPU death, but I think grabbing this seems completely worthwhile, seems useful, seems good. If I wanted to bump this, I could. I could make it cost less AP, but that would be the only thing I would gain, is like I could jump all the way down here and save 5 AP once per hack. And at some point when things get harder, I can probably bump this for stronger shield, but I don't need that yet. The 1 point is enough for now. But like, hey, this is 3 AP and +1 tech. In fact, there was a world where like I just grabbed these as travel nodes because they're good. That's not the case we're in right now, but you know, theoretically there's a world where I skip getting these reaction points. I instead path through here, and instead of getting these 2 points of reaction, I get these 2 points of tech, which I think could be a very reasonable way of pathing this, but not what I'm doing here. Okay. I've messed around long enough. I'm pretty happy with where we are. Let's go ahead and run Broken Candle exit. 18 hours left. Mixed stealth and combat. Have to do some killing here. If we do it with low security, we get some bonus XP. I don't expect to actually do that because we're going to clear this out and get the Matrix hosts, but we can prep our mercs, and let me make sure we're silencing everything appropriately. I don't believe I have any special weaponry. I do not. First aid kit and shock mine is fine. Give you the silencer. You have an AR, that's fine. Oh, actually, I need to put my I need to switch out their pistols for the better ones. So I need to unequip this. I need to go figure out who's got the pistols with mods attached, because they're on. I think they're on the heavy pistols, right? Yeah. So we're gonna switch these pistols out. We need to remove their mods, and they've got to go play with these instead. The sniper rifle is probably not gonna get much use, but that's okay. Yeah, we can just drop this pistol. You weren't going. Drop the pistol off of you, and then we can once again replace these. So let's put on the one with all the mods. Great, you've got a sounds pistol with 3 mods on it. You're in the trainer. You need a pistol with mods. That looks like that. You've got a pistol with 3 mods. Great. So my Vanguard is pistoled up. My Hacker is pistoled up. My Scourge is pistoled up. And my Sniper is pistoled up. Okay, so they're wearing the right stuff now. That's good. We've got the right people on the mission. We're ready to go. Spent kind of a long time bringing the mission ready, but we are ready to go now. So let's get it. Alrighty. I don't think I've actually run the mission in this start location before. This is new to me, so let's see. Obviously, we want the Matrix host. It's way up there. We want to kill 3 captains. The captains are by the left side exit, in the middle, and next to him in the middle. Okay. I don't expect to go through this gate, though. What I expect to do is actually come around and just, like, come up left-hand side, grab the box, kill the captain, hack this, grab these boxes, and then probably come down and then back. It's not great, but, like, the ideal pathing is just going this way, of course. And then we grab this box and leave, because there's nothing to grab in the middle here, right? There's no... Like, sometimes a box can spawn right here. It hasn't, of course. Sometimes a box can spawn, I think, right here. There's a pretty clear, like, straight line to go. And with my Vanguard, we should be okay for a lot of this. So I'm gonna... Let's see. If I yield, I can have Gemini just, like, knock down this camera, which is worthwhile. But the question is, will they go and find me, and where is this guy going to go? I can't easily get anticipation just yet. But I spend 2 AP. There's definitely some danger in trying it. I can go here pretty safely. I can't actually go there pretty safely. If I go there, I'm almost certainly not getting spotted. The tough thing is, like, how far is this guy going? But I think spending 2 AP to go here, I think is reasonable. And allows me to go for this anticipation. Yeah, he's walking away. And so I want to kill... Well, this guard could see him is the problem. So, because he's not going to see me, I can kind of run up as long as I'm not getting heard. And as long as I'm not getting heard, he's going to turn away, and we can just get the whole squad, like, about this far up. I guess I'll have her go for the lockbox. And that'll be reasonable. I think that's going to be the game plan here. What I do want to do is throw down my first Tox Cloud. It's a pretty short cooldown. So if I throw it over here, I can get a lot of the guards with it. And end up weakening or killing a lot of these guys, so... We'll spend the 3 AP. We'll Tox Cloud that way, and then just get far enough away that I should be fine. Should be fine. Go down to 1. And I'm actually going to burn one of my points already, because we're going to walk up and go for the shot, so I want to get the ability on cooldown sooner, because we're going to use this for getting a bunch of kills no matter what. I don't see why we wouldn't. So, alright. We should be safe from this patrol. And I guess we'll see, but that's the hope. We know you're going away. That's fine. Yeah, you're just turning around. I don't know what Sue is doing. Cool. Okay. Nothing dangerous. It is not worth shooting. He's turning around next turn. I think I want to save Strike Zone, though, for the captains. So I'm just going to walk my 1 AP forward so that I'm able to shoot next turn. And that'll be the play here. Deviant can do similar. Not worried about getting spotted or anything. I should easily roll high enough on initiative. Actually, this guy... That guy is actually a little bit dangerous. I didn't think about him having a pretty high initiative roll, but looks like he can't see me, so we're okay. I think he's not going to move or anything. So +2 tally, no big deal. Go to the lockbox for 1 action point. And that's pretty good, right? Some nice pickups. You know, Beta's going to run his turn, but I want... Yeah, so Kato's roll is low, and this guy can't see me. He can see that guard, though, so I do want him to kind of... I want him to not react to seeing someone die, which shouldn't actually be a problem, because he won't die to just 1 shot. So she can burn 1 AP, and it's not a big deal. 100% chance to hit. You love to see it. Yeah, of course we get the crit, so he's already incredibly low. Of course, we'll kill him, no problem. Alright, so I'm to kind of belt out shots here. So it's basically... What I could do is burn 1 AP running forward, because all I'm going to do is shoot 3 times anyway. So if I spend 1 AP running forward, I get 3 shots at 2, 2, and 1. And that seems like just the correct choice, essentially. What I sadly don't have, though, is a way of removing the camera. Because I've already burned all of her AP and didn't think about disabling that. So that is one thing I'm going to be missing here, is... the camera's going to spot his body, and that's going to make my life harder. I'm going to yield to Circuit here, because again, he's already burned his AP for the turn. Because I want to run... Oh! I did not know you were going to do that to me. All the more reason to hold more AP. So he's seen a corpse. Okay, Venom Trap would auto-kill both of them. So if I go down to 3 AP... I can't Strike Zone anymore, unfortunately, although that would have been really valuable. So it's basically Venom Trap, then go for a Biocoat Bullet Shot. I don't care that he'll see me. And then we just hope that my hacker can do enough damage, though that's not going to be all that likely. So Venom Trap needs to hit. I hope that counts. Great. Okay, he's always dead. This guy sadly did not walk into Tox Cloud. Venom Trap 2. Oh, can we bounce it off something? I was seeing it flicker somewhere. Oh. I don't know why that works, but I'll take it. And then because you don't see me, yeah, I'm getting the guaranteed Tox Cloud hit, or the guaranteed Biocoat shot. It's not a ton. We can look at the math here and say, hey, at least you're taking 125, so we need to do 200 damage. Good luck, but if we do, we're chilling. But I did not think about that patrol. Oh well. Yeah, so I need to spend only 1 AP and have this shot here, which, again, I don't think I will kill. In fact, I want to be in a spot where I'm not blocked by the crates or anything. And I could go for the AR, but that would raise suspicion. Like, if I went for the full auto AR, it wouldn't even do that much damage. Like, that's so little. I might crit, of course. And I can shoot once, probably, and they would only be like, wait a second, I heard gunfire, was that... I'm, like, tempted to do this, but it's going to be so little damage, it's not worth getting other people alarmed. We're just not going to get anything out of it, really. Like, yeah, I'm going to do very little damage every turn. And he's going to report on me, and, you know, we're going to get the AI moving, but I don't think it's going to be any different if I had gone for anything different, so... He reports, tells the AI, reports of dangerous intruders, Sitho's been sent to intercept, and of course he's nearby. He's suspicious. And the really bad thing is he rolled high on initiative, so we're taking damage here. Wait, he did... Okay, was this the debuffs were too good for him? We did take away 1 action point and 1 move point. And we did take away some accuracy, so I mean there's just a chance that... So to be fair, he would still have 2 move points and 2 AP. Now, there's a chance that, like, just getting to cover there, he, like, prioritized cover over getting a shot, and it just barely took him more than 2 move points because of the reductions. I don't know, but I'm glad I didn't go for the shot. You know, helps me a little bit. But with Strike Zone, he might have gotten him. Now, the funny thing is, he's dying to poison, so we can ignore him now. He just, like, he's dead to me already, so... We can basically run forward. I'm going to continue to yield. And let Gemini knock down this camera. And she can keep grabbing loot for me, basically. She's kind of... I guess she's not my worst gun hand, because I think she's still better at it than my hacker is, but... Oh, man. A lot of cool stuff here. Nice. So, of course, there's a captain over there. There's a captain over there. Sure. You're heading over this way? Okay. I would like to poison you, but I still cannot. He's seen a body that someone else has already seen, so it's not going to raise any security tally. But now, of course, he's suspicious of us, and that changes some things. This is not a bad place for using Morass. Morass costs me 1 AP, so I can like go down to 2, for example. If I use the shotgun, these guys here. And they're not dying to poison, so it's not great for me if that happens here. But what I could choose to do is be loud anyway. Actually, I can still yield and let this guy burn his AP. He's going to go investigate. Is he not? Wait, is the other guy? Oh, it's the other guy who's going to investigate. Okay, so you're running that way. You've been told to go check that side. He actually saw me. Oh, shoot. All right, well, that requires more stuff. I'm going to strike zone this. This is actually where we want to get the kill. But of course, this guy needs to die. So shoot. Like, he's seen us. The other guy has only seen a body, so it's less important. But need that kill. Goodbye to you. I don't want to run to where I'm going to get seen, because he definitely doesn't know about us yet, right? He's suspicious, not hostile. So I would like to, you know, move up, sure, right? That's fine, but his roll is 12. I just want to make sure I'm in line of sight for next turn. I will be. This is fine. We can end here. The question is, will I have enough damage? That one is a tougher sell. If I go for this guy's going to hear. Is this worth it, is the question. He's strike zoned. We get 3 shots here. This guy will hear, but that's it. The upside is what? I mean, the upside is so little because he can't... He's not reporting anything new anyway. But it does save me some time, so my answer is YOLO. We get a crit, reshred some armor. That is actually a huge deal in terms of damage. Now, I believe enemies will, like, they will hear 1 round of gunfire and, like, just be okay with it. Is my understanding of this. I think I want to keep the focused fire buff going. Do I actually have it? I don't, do I? Okay, then there's no point in not just going for spend 2 AP running, then shoot, I think. I'm going to try to make sure I have line of sight for everybody else. This guy will be fine. So we'll spend 2 AP running, then shoot. Yeah, his armor being shredded is a huge damage increase, and the double crit chances stacking is also a very big deal. So, yeah, it looks like you're allowed 1 loud gunshot without ruining your stealth, which I find kind of... Yeah, I find it nice. I'm not going to lie. Okay, tells me I have 2 people in shot. Try to go in the straightest line I can, which is going to be here. Great. Don't need to adhere to nearby cover. Alright, first captain down. Payday. And then, again, you are poisoned a lot. You're taking 125, so there's no point in being urgent here. I could use a sit in the JTAC circle, but there's no way I'm going to use it, so I'm not going to bother. But I was considering throwing Morass down as minus armor. We just didn't need it. So, security escalates. The camera turns back on. And there's already reinforcements. Okay, sure. Ooh, just out of range. That's huge. Yep, he died to poisons, so objective achieved. So what do we have here? We have, looks like another guard captain. We have a regular guard and a regular guard with a shotgun. They are power level 6. That's fine, though. We're able to run forward. Last major objective is up here. Right, this is the only guy that matters for major objective. These guys, I believe, won't easily get in line of sight. If I wanted to, though, I could still throw a... I'm just going to yield and let everyone else run up. At least a little bit, right? Like, I can get sort of out of obvious line of sight here. Just don't want to have them see me from behind, right? So, move up some. Yeah, that's not real cover, is it? Yeah, that's just... I guess technically it's real cover, but I'm not close enough for it to matter. So to burn... There we go. I got it to magnet me up to the boxes. I don't think they're going to run far enough to catch me, but there's a chance I went too far up. And then I think you can stop there. I can run you up a little bit, it's fine. Burn right there. That should be fine. Cool. And then I think I still want to yield again, because I don't think they'll see me yet, and I want... Well, I mean, I could just toxic this direction. There's a chance that they don't walk this far, but... Whatever, I'll throw it down. And I'm still yielding, which makes me silly for doing it the way I did, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just going to keep yielding down. We're going to wait for them to move. Okay, he has been told to move. I actually missed that. I missed that he was part of the escalation, which means he's going to see me. I did not... Yeah, shoot, and he's... Yep, that's bad. That's actually bad. I did not realize he was the one told by the AI to move. I just wasn't reading. That's entirely on me. And I'm going to have a hard time... Yeah, so Circuit isn't... So, this guy can wait. Gemini has to hard skip her turn, but Circuit can Brainworm to break us out of this. Strike Zone from Snipers can break out of Overwatch. Brainworm breaks out of Overwatch. And then, yeah, you can see these guys are not going into the Tox Cloud yet. So you are not allowed to do anything, I don't think. You don't have line of sight, and going anywhere would get me seen. I could blend, and that wouldn't really do anything, but I could do it. I could silence, it wouldn't do anything either. Realistically, I think it's just spend 1 AP reloading. I can't yield any farther. We just end the turn, and we wait for Circuit to break out with Brainworm. So Brainworm is in range. We break out of Overwatch. You can't hear anything. I've got 5 AP. Unfortunate that I don't have line of sight with the correct number, but it is what it is. Running really far up seems fine. Actually, what I could do is yield here. I think yielding right now is good. Shogun can put down another JTAC buff. And this should be reasonably well placed, and we can just go for some shots. There we go. Would like to find some way to break his armor, but I don't really have that, so we're just going to have to, you know, wear him down the slow way. Is what it is. Okay, Circuit is back. Yeah, burning down to 4 is shoot, reload, shoot. An alternative is run farther up and go for a Morass. So if I go down to like 2 AP remaining, I can throw Morass down to lower armor and evasion. I can still walk around it pretty cleanly. But this would allow me to debuff him. Let's see, let's try to get to here. I don't want to block line of sight, so I have to be a little bit careful about where I'm going. I'll just like kind of hug this wall. So 2 AP. Morass costs 1. Of course he's Brainworm, but I still want him to die. So I run up. I Morass. We can always walk around it. And then with a little bit less armor, I get to take a shot, and it does, you know, a bit more damage. His armor is 69% instead of 77. So I didn't actually know this, but now I do. The saying that it has, you know, minus 10% armor is multiplicative. It doesn't go from 77 to 67. It goes from 77 to 69.3. Which, again, I didn't know until I actually looked at the numbers, but it makes sense that you don't... It doesn't, like... It's still better against heavily armored enemies, but not to an extreme degree, which I think is totally reasonable. I think it's actually probably a good mechanic that it is multiplicative armor shred, but I just didn't know. But that totally makes sense to me. So he will still tattle on me, because brainwormed enemies tattle, but at least he won't shoot me. So Omni, Omshi, and Pito have been sent to intercept. Pito? I don't know. I have literally no idea. So that is you, and you. All of you are far away. I don't care that badly. It's kind of nice. If we let you shoot, you're going to make more noise. I don't really want that. So I kind of want to burn this guy down. So kind of go here. 5 AP left is 3 shots. It's pretty good. I might want to try to anticipate. No, I can't. Okay, it's not in range. That's fine. But we'll just take our shots. He's going down very slowly because his armor is not very shredded. Silence pistols cannot shred armor, so any high armor enemy is a soft counter to the silence pistol strat, because until you get some way of getting armor shred through either mods or different weaponry or something else, it's just going to be slow for you. And that's just how that goes. I believe it is possible to mod your pistols for armor shred. I think there are mods that add. I could be wrong about that, actually, because I couldn't tell you what one is by heart. I just believe that to be true. And now the concern is, does this guy turn over and see me? Because if he does, we're on a pretty sad spot. Now the cool thing is, I mean, he doesn't have the AP for it, but almost no one else can do this gunshot. Everyone else is too far away, which, you know, I dig that. I will yield down and see if he turns towards us. There's a chance he does, and I'm out in the open. I could preemptively brainworm, which it might actually be the best, safest option here. I'm going to do it, just in case I get spotted. I don't want to get run into. Yeah, so they're running forward, and thankfully his running forward puts him in the Tox Cloud. So I'm getting some value out of it, but yeah, they're still pretty far away. And he's just going to go for fights, looks like. Doesn't take any shots, but he is... Now, the unfortunate thing is actually, this sucks because he's now set to alert, which means when he comes out of that stupor, he's going to immediately try to fight me. So that's awkward. Now, the cool thing is we're going to huddle around here, do the hack. We can run here, grab this, and leave. So, like, we can grab this very late. And just, like, one person can run over, grab it, and then get out. And then everyone else can, like, wait for this to be knocked down, or walk over, and then grab this and get out. So we can huddle around for a while and just kind of really beeline it up here. I'll put the magnet back on. Okay, so there is a guy over here. He probably turns at the start of next turn. And the thing is, he's got a 17 initiative, so it's actually very likely he does some mean stuff to me. So I'm just getting as far up as I can, so that I can kind of engage next turn with a meaningful amount of damage. We'll see how it goes. We get another Glasswalker buff as we escalate again. It's going to start cascading a bit here. Because the cool thing is he's going to shoot for me. We'll do some damage. I might actually wait for that and just let him do it. But basically it's going to start cascading, because as the body timers run out, they're going to start investigating, we're going to start getting mortality. It's really going to add up, but I think we'll be okay. Again, I can let this yield down. We're kind of chilling for a bit. Let's go down to 3 AP. Gives me some options later on. I'm just kind of staying away from these guys running up and catching me, because I have been caught out in a bad spot before. Going as far as I can while still preserving AP. And then next JTAC is going to be like around here, and we'll see how many we get to knock down. Thankfully, these guys aren't captains, so they're not that tanky. This guy will probably shoot. I would assume he would. Shogun has to go first, unfortunately. He's at 10, which is a really unfortunate initiative roll for one of my guys. So you have to go. And yeah, I can't get very far, so the tough thing is, I'm not even sure there's a way I can... Oh yeah, and this guy's next turn, whatever he rolls, yeah, he rolled a 17, so... Yeah, okay, shoot. I just screwed up here. Wait, no, this guy's brain... Yeah, he's gonna shoot. Sorry, this guy rolled a 17. He's going to be alert by this guy shooting at him, almost certainly. And whatever this guy rolls, if he rolls high, he is attacking me at whatever his high initiative roll is next turn. I don't have a way around that. So I just put Shogun in a really bad spot for no good reason, which is not good. I'm going to put this down early, so I have it as, like, an Overwatch buff kind of thing. And I think I am going to say, hey, let's be really safe here. I'm just going to put Overwatch down, because I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to me. So let's just be really, really safe. Yeah, you're hunting around. It's fine, though. You're going to go fight him, right? Yep. I actually almost Overwatched him, which would have sucked. And then he's getting shot by his teammate, and actually, okay, so it turns out getting shot by your teammate does not turn you alert. Okay, that's actually a big deal for what the AI does. And you're already alert, so I should take shots here. And also, unfortunately, I moved JTAC forward. I should have moved it farther back, because her getting this buff would have been useful. She actually would have landed that shot. I think it would have been a guaranteed graze at the least. I'm going to blend you. No, I don't think I have a reason to. We still got this Overwatch shot here, and okay, you rolled a 16. Yeah, these guys are going really early next turn, which means you're behind cover. I don't need to blend you, I don't think. What I could do is anticipate for a crit chance on you, though. I know that I guess you're only patrolling forward, because you're not actually aggro yet. So they're just kind of moving forward, whatever. Okay, you've got AP. And if I go to right here, I have line of sight on 1, which is good. And I'm in JTAC, which is also good. So I'm going to try to burn this guy down. It's pretty good damage. Unfortunately, none of my damage over time abilities are ready. Now, one thing I could do is I could actually end my turn early to get a higher initiative roll, but I'm still going to roll 15 to 25, even if I don't do that, so I'm just going to burn the 2 AP anyway. And the odds are still quite high that I should be alright. Yeah, you rolled a 19, cool. Right, I rolled low and still got there, so that was the risk I took. It seemed to work for me. This guy can just barely get line of sight. I don't have any other angle. Yeah, it's just I have to burn as much AP as I burn, and it is what it is. Looks like I get to shoot, reload, shoot. And I think he won't quite die, but at least he'll be very, very low. Actually, I might kill him. So, yeah, this will hit. It'll guaranteed graze. This guy will see a corpse. Actually, what's funny is he had already reported on being alert, so there's a chance that I actually just raised my security alarm off of killing him because he saw a body. That's kind of funny. I mean, I guess to be fair, yeah, he was already... Yeah, I guess he was already alert. It is what it is. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, lots going on, right? We've had, 3 guards missing from body timers running out. Yeah, you're going at 17. Gemini and Sir get to go both. I could yield and hope my sniper rifle works, but, realistically, that seems a little foolish. So I'm going to let Gemini go first. If she burns silence, she gets to run a little bit faster, I think. Yeah, 10% move speed. And I can go to... No, I don't have... The thing is, I can't get any more pistol shots out because Oh gosh, and then, like, what if you go into a place I don't want? Like... Anyway, I can still run here, and I'm gonna go ahead and burn 1 battery on this. Just to be kind of safe. Okay, I didn't low roll, but there's a chance I could have low rolled. If you run towards me... Okay, you're not going somewhere you're going to see me, so I don't care about this. You can chill where you are. Which means I feel safe to reload, and I don't feel like any of these guys are going to spot me. They are suspicious, but I don't think any of them have enough AP to, like, catch me out. So I will stand proudly in the middle of nowhere, and it'll be just fine. Now, you've got enough AP to play this out. That's pretty good. Ah, okay. Well, I tried. I have to burn 1 more AP to get closer. It's okay. Leverage. Yeah, this is already grabbed. It's fine. We'll see the whole thing. Of course, the main quest for this mission is done, but I want it all. So, yep. Let's go CPU first, then loop back. I shouldn't have to worry about connection damage here. It's a pretty short hack. AP cost and Q security tally, that's fine. Okay, this is one of the things where I would probably burn 0 interrupt on. We're also getting really close to the escalation, so if I put spoof, 2 turns seems like plenty. I can burn 10 AP on it. And then until end of next turn is 0 interrupt, I think is fine. Cost me 10 AP, that's okay. Run forward, burn it, have 2 AP left, and then, ooh, I get to find source code. So if you get the right sets of source code, you can combine it as a file set, and that gives you, you can actually put programs in. You can actually craft programs from file sets, so this is pretty cool to find. I should have no problems cleaning out all of these nodes during my next turn. If I get it wrong, of course, I'm pretty screwed, but I'm really hoping that I can get all 4 of these nodes done and get out before this ends. Even at the worst, it's like take any action, download a file. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna get the download for free next turn, and then, like, if I have to spacebar through this once or twice, it's not the end of the world, right? It's okay. Cybernetic damage matters, but I can disarm it. Tally is not the end of the world. Any action, it's not gonna be, so we should be okay. Anyway, can end here. And then, yeah, do I have to worry about these guards? I mean, this hack's gonna take me 2 more turns, so I don't really want a Tox Cloud. I could just grab this, run forward with everybody else, which I'm kind of tempted to do. This seems safe enough here. So I'm gonna kind of take this slightly circuitous route. I'd run up, then I'm coming back, but a lot of cool stuff here. Nice. Gold cubes are good. Can I cheat forward any? A little bit. Okay. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Yep, know where you're going. You're off that way. No big deal. I want to yield you just to see what these bad guys do. To see if there's, like, a kill worth going for or something. Shoot! Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. I should have used blend. I was wrong. I scouted the wrong person. I was greedy, and I should not have been, and my bad. Yeah, and there's no world where I can get line of sight without them getting line of sight. This is not how this game works. Next turn I get Strike Zone, though, so the very next turn I can come up and try to blast him. And again, even though it says I can step out and get this shot, the game does not let you abuse line of sight like that. So I wish I had blended. Maybe he got seen as well anyway. It looks like he probably did, but whatever. I'll let my Poison Boy grab these 2 on the way up. This guy just needs to be in a spot where he can basically fight next turn. So you can stand there. You can reload, and then you'll have a pretty high initiative roll. And we'll just put Strike Zone down, and that'll get rid of Overwatch, and then we'll be fine. Alright, end action. He'll come up with a bunch of... Yep, he has a ton of initiative as a result. Of course, we get told on. But it's time for Strike Zone. Off you go. And it's pistol shots time, basically. Sniper rifle would make too much noise, so it's just pistol shots time. I had an earlier playthrough where I was using... I had actually used silenced ARs, but you kind of need to be a soldier for ARs for recoil control. No one else has remotely that level of good recoil control. Yeah, they're still sleeping. They're disabled for one more turn, I should say. So, I'm just gonna... Okay, so I'm gonna burn Scapegoat here. So, each Scapegoat token prevents an active ice from increasing Q security on death, which are going to be here. So, Scapegoat, run over, null op 1, null op 2, scan, spike CPU, and then I hope that with 90 AP I even have to clear everything out. That's the hope here. So, yeah. I guess I already have passive and trap ice destruction. I don't think I need to scan a second time. So, when you use a program, it's not good for me. I guess I should grab scan after all because I'll need it. Download you. Need kind of all these ultimately. So, here we go. Download access, damage to connection. Don't want either of those to happen to me. So it looks like these are going to wake back up, which is unfortunate. But oh well. I'm not going to load any programs though. But yeah, I am going to get run into here, unfortunately. So that's too bad, but oh well. More source code. So I will have to path through this once. They're going to wake up next turn, and I'll have to deal with it. I could have chosen to not spend the 10 AP on the previous turn and said, I'll just park with like 14 AP, end my turn, hit 0 interrupt on the beginning of turn, then go, and then I would be like, you know, 2 downs behind here, but then I wouldn't have to work through those next turn. Also, there's just an upgrade for 0 interrupt that, you know, makes you chill, but it's whatever. It is what it is. End action. We'll clean these out. We'll get to the top half next turn. We'll be done in about 2 turns. Security level exceeded 3. Not a huge deal. It's fine. Don't need to... I think I do still want a Tox Cloud here, so I'm gonna just keep basically poisoning the flank. And I'm basically impossible to attack as a result. Like, they just can't really reach me in a meaningful way. You know, they get softened up or die or are slower or any of those things. So, this is an easy kill. See you, nerd. You're not going anywhere special. You're not really special. Easy jam kit here. Try to magnet in at 2 AP. Sweet. And then next turn I can jam kit this and let him go without raising any security, which I think is reasonable. He's just guarding. He knows nothing. He heard gunfire once, but was told nothing otherwise. Am I griefing more? Okay, not too badly. He knows about the corpse, though. Okay, more corpses spotted. Alright, well, it's another escalation, then. That should be okay, but... Oh, another body found as well. He's just guarding. Okay, more reinforcements. That's fine. I think these guys are beatable. Dispatching more guards to intercept. Now, the guy who raised Overwatch definitely saw me and knows that I am here. So this is... What do we have here? Looks like another guard captain and 2 more regular guards. Looks like the play. Yeah, it's like shotgun guy, regular guard, and guard captain. So he, you know, would ideally use some poison maybe, but... Okay, I'm going to yield briefly so that she can use jam kit here. Make his life easier. And then you're behind cover, and I can wait you out. Well, I'm going to blend here because... I'm going to burn 1 AP and then blend. I think that's actually very reasonable. I will almost certainly find myself a fight with this. So you can go, and then we will let them come to me. And you're just patrolling around randomly. You know there was action back here. That's it. Okay. Well, on the path to victory, about 2 turns to my hack is done. We'll be able to easily grab that loot box. Download, and then, yep, these traps are back, but we're just going to leave. It's not the end of the world. We're fine. AP cost, and then connection use, of course, also relevant. Okay, this is going to be kind of an annoying one. There's a lot of stuff here, and I can't lag them all. So, unload programs is not acceptable. I'm I'm going to now back out, grab this again, and then get rid of Tally. As long as I don't load programs, nothing else matters here. And there's nothing to download here. You just kind of get to run forward. When you use a program, can't download. Not the worst thing ever. And we're done. We got everything here. I don't care about knocking these things down. We cleared everything else, so we got rid of what? We got to clean out 1, 2, 3, 4 like nodes. We got a spare individual download right here, and we're fine, right? It took 3 turns hacking. We're gonna come out with still 20 AP left, so we burned like 10 or 20 AP, I forget. Yeah, basically what we came in with 30 AP or 3 AP, so it cost us 3 turns minus 5 action points, so it barely cost us 2 turns, and even then, like, Circuit hasn't even caught up yet, so ended up being pretty inexpensive, all things considered. Put you into cover, let them come at us. I will wait to put this buff back. Actually, I probably shouldn't wait to put it back down because we're almost certainly going to use it. I want to wait because I might have to fight around here instead, and there's already a buff there for strike zones, so I think it's reasonable. Yeah, so you're hunting. You don't see my Vanguard, which is good news. And everyone else gets to run and burn their turns down. Okay, cool. We'll see what these guys do around, 8, 9 initiative. But we are looking pretty good on this mission. Alrighty, and they have moved around a little bit, but they're not anywhere really dangerous, so cool. Can I shoot you with 3 AP remaining? Is it possible to find line of sight? Yes, just barely. Alright, and that's the play then. I think I will burn Biocoat Bullet for the 25 free damage. I think it's worth it. Or 50 free damage, I should say. Nice, you'll get your sword strike. Well, that guy's definitely dead. 50 damage not required. Unit rolls are 15, 13, 12, and 13. So I can at least wait you all out. But the question is, how far forward are they going to go? I can get to at least that cover pretty safely. I don't want to get that much farther up. But I can go there and reload. I don't even necessarily need to reload, but that seems reasonably safe. He can run up closer to that cover. We can always duck. Should be fine. No reason to burn JTech yet. I can always delay into it. But basically all that's left is... Oh, shoot. Circuit needed to grab this loot box. I forgot. Crap. I'm griefing. I'm constantly griefing. I skipped the escalation notification, which wasn't ideal, because actually knowing who was going where would have been valuable, but I wasn't thinking very clearly. Either going to keep yielding down. Okay, 3 AP should be hopefully enough to drop back over. Get there. Yeah, I made a mistake and forgot my plan on this guy. Wasn't the most useful stuff, but would have been nice to not waste all that, because like we had the AP to knock that guy down. It wouldn't have been a problem. Okay, you're still standing. I will still let them keep moving. Okay, you are running up, but you're going that way, so you're out of my hair. You're too far for me to care. You're going to outright die to poison. You're also going out that way, because that's where the AI sent you. So I can probably sneak by these dudes, which is pretty sweet, as long as they keep going in the same direction. Because it seems like they're heading toward that corpse that was spotted over here. Which, if so, I am happy about. Okay, I want to... Ah, shoot, yeah. So unfortunately, she has to use her turn before we get full details on movements. I'm going to risk that they're not going to keep... That they're not going to turn around. I think that would be really, really weird. So I'm going to go for the kill here, and I think my initiative roll should be good enough that we're going to be fine. If I'm wrong, I've really screwed up, and I might, like, if they actually turn around and I get fought, this could go really, really poorly. But I think that is extremely unlikely. But if it happens, I have really griefed this mission. But I'm choosing to be impatient here. I could have full delayed. It wouldn't have been a big problem. I will drop back behind Shogun so we can J-tack us. I think around here is pretty reasonable. We'll kind of put all our combat in this area. Don't get any shots at 5 AP. Do get shots at 3 AP. That seems pretty reasonable. They are strike zoneable if we need it, but I don't expect we will. Down goes you. And then Deviant. And kind of sneak up. And I don't want to get heard. But, like, I can go here pretty safely, and unless they turn around and literally 180, there shouldn't be a problem here. And we're all still buffed. Guy dies to poison. Yeah, they have not been told any new information, so it shouldn't be a problem here. We get to go first. This guy is nowhere to be spotted, but that's fine. You can hear the gun, that doesn't matter. So... yeah, basically go here. Expect them not to turn around. If they do, I screwed myself. But expect them not to turn around. And then 3 shots. And then after the lockbox, we are done. Yep, you're still running in a straight line. Don't see a reason why that should change. I will delay in case shenanigans for some reason. I don't know why there'd be shenanigans, but just in case shenanigans. If we go to 3 AP, I think I can get Talk Cloud on them. Yep. Put it, like, here. So it is reasonably out of the way. And then I will still yield or delay just to be really, really, really safe. You can get that no problem. So I'm just going to, like, hey, let's let them actually run. So that they actually run. So that they are gone. They are indeed gone. Great. Then it should be only 2 turns to clean up and be good with this mission. Good news. Well, I'll run you here. You can just kind of stand still. I don't want to evac you in case I need you for some reason. If something goes really weird. I don't know how or why it would. But if someone finds a body, there's an escalation, and enemies show up in, you know, in front of me at the evac point, then, you know, having somebody who's here to be like, oh, escalation popped? Glasswalker initiative, or just even having an extra gun. So down to 1 AP is going to be the requirement no matter what. Not bad. Barrel, scope, and some files to sell. And then you may or may not make it next turn, but we're at least getting closer. And yeah, he rolled high on initiative, but he's going the other direction. He's going towards a corpse that was spotted. Can you make it? Yes. Sweet. Okay, cool. Then we're done. We're done this turn. We did it. We're gaming. Alrighty. I mean, I've already evac'd everyone, so it's too late to go back, but yeah, looks like we cleared it out. We killed 3 captains. We did not get the 10% bonus XP from the secondary objective. Don't really care. We made money. We got XP. We got hype. We cleared out the matrix. We cleared out the lockboxes. We are chilling. And we get our SimStream XP. We get our money. All good things. All good things. Yeah, good amount of stuff too, right? Like this is why I really like kill 3 captains missions or like generic raid style missions on maps like this, because you get a lot of stuff to go with your money. And one thing I actually noticed in messing around with my other accounts, or my other save files, is selling stuff here does interact with the same... let's see if we get lucky. It interacts with the mission payment modifier slider. So, like, because I'm playing on Chrome, I'm playing on 20% less money for missions. Also, think I'm getting 20% less money from files. Like, this would be 5K, this would be 15K, this would probably be 4K, this would probably be 13K. That's just how that works. So, hey, by the way, if you didn't know, now you know. But, hey, let's just go min-max our money. Money is fun. Mongrel's paying us. Sounds good to me. Files, filter, show me only not used by a set, and don't show me things with use action, right? They updated the filters in a recent patch. And nice thing is, I rolled pretty high on the patient dossiers, so I can sell for a lot of money. He owes us 2 favors, owes us 5, owes us 2. But Octane will pay us 108k, which, yeah, I'll take the money. He has some research reports, which he'll pay me 28 for, which, sure, yeah, great. So plenty of money here, which means I can start upgrading this stuff again. And I think I was deciding that I wanted one of these two, right? I could upgrade the detox, which I was actually pretty comfortable with, to make it more efficient. If I want to go for the trainer, it would cost me 750k, and it would only give me 5% XP, right? I don't even get an extra bench. Like, we should park here, right, at SimStream level 3 for a while, because it gives me 2 benches and pretty good rate. Like, it'll be a long time until you pay the rest for this. The other question I have is, do I want to start getting ready for crafting? Crafting costs about $1 million to get off the ground. Counting, like, dig out the place, right, which is going to cost me around 100k, put in power, put in cold, build the thing itself, which costs 400-ish, around there, and then the first craft itself is going to cost you another couple hundred, and so it gets pretty close to costing $1 million. And I might want that, I'm just not sure. And I'm like kind of debating in my head, like, is it worth trying to fast forward to crafting right now, or do I want to get like field ops level 3, because that will give me more max tokens. It allows me to get new like benefit types, but I think I'm going to go ahead and say screw it, let's start crafting early. I want to start making higher level weapons, and so I'm going to go for that here. I'm gonna start cleaning this up. I could have done this sooner, of course, because it only costs 90k to get going. Another alternative is to start just going in here and, you know, going for the SimStream detox upgrade. You know, getting 50% more stress removed, and it taking, you know, 14% less time is actually a really big compounding upgrade that, like, just full up matters long term. And so I'm like really, you know, considering that. And then again, field ops I can just get right now. I don't know what level 3 gives me. I have it written down somewhere what like the various types of upgrades could be, but like if I went here, right, if I get level 3, I can get an active leverage that, you know, lowers stuff here. But do I care? And I'm not sure I do. I can get a 3rd token, but meh. Counter intel lets me create corporate hacks. I don't know if I care about that either. The Underworld Hub, if I upgrade it, I get located new merch, which I don't want right now. I don't have the desire for that, so I don't know. I think I am just going for upgrading crafting, and that'll just kind of be the choice I make, and hopefully it's a good one. Main character is still recovering from the wound. I've got a Matrix host mission available right now. My soldier is currently detoxing. Yeah, she's got another Matrix hack available. Okay, so here's the interesting thing, right? I've got you offering a hack-only mission. We can pick up on Carnivore whenever we want. We can buy a gun that I don't think I'm going to buy because I don't think I'm going to use it. And we have a combat mission that I want my 2nd sniper back for. So I think the play is just straight up play this Matrix mission and hope I do well. We'll go ahead and buy some leverage here. Basically, AP and IO seems pretty worthwhile. The damage is not that useful. To be fair, the connection health does not matter literally at all. This matters, and I think this will almost never matter because I'm usually blocked by AP, not IO. The armor is kind of nice, but I might just buy both anyway and just get fewer escalations. But I'll buy this, and I think I will just buy both because this is such a time-pressured mission that it seems worthwhile. So just buy them both, and we'll go ahead and run this mission. My hacker will come out of the... Yeah, so... cool. We'll just tag this mission on to the current video. I know we're already an hour in, but these are usually pretty quick. And so we're just going to kind of run this and then get ready for the next mission, and this will end the episode. So let's get it. Hello. Don't care about your dialogue. It's the same stuff every time. Great. Leverage that we can use in the Matrix. Carried items. We don't have access to blue juice. Sag. Alrighty. Well, this is only going to be a 3-turn long thing, which means we can burn this right away. And again, reducing tally will be worthwhile. We'll do it at some point. Okay, well, we buff ourselves. We hard shell, we overclock, load the programs, and we've got to try to find our way to where we want to be. So, kill these. And I'm going to choose to loop... Which way do I want to go, actually? I think I'm going to go down and then up. It means I have to go through everything, but I don't think I have a way around that. Actually, I guess... Okay, let me think about it real quick. Right, if I loop down this way, I can make a circle. I have to, burn 2 to go around, burn 2 to go around, and I can make the circle. Or I can start here. And yeah, I think going left, I can skip this node entirely. And I can maybe skip that node if it's also bad. And then my semicircle can be like this. So I think it is correct to go left, and I will hit fewer things. I care more about AP costs. Okay, there'll be a bunch of stuff here, so I will probably just zero interrupt this. We're also going to hit escalation soon, so I'm going to go ahead and hit... So, let's just pop this. Okay. I don't know how much it actually reduces. I think it actually might reduce 2 levels worth. It didn't say. I kind of wish it did. But hey, we're not going to escalate for a while. So I'm just going to run up, and I'm just going to pop zero interrupt here, and I should have no problems getting back out before it's too late. Make sure it's not null up, it's zero interrupt. Hit the scan. Okay, there should be a trap over there. There usually is. Damage to connection is going to be annoying. That's also annoying. I can't connect, and it's going to be AP cost. That sucks. Alright, well that hurts. I really cared about these, but... Have to kill you. Have to kill you. And unfortunately, this was just any action relocate, which is an unlucky roll, but it is what it is. Connection health is not the worst thing ever, but it's not great. Burn the second scan to know it's over there. There'll be a trap ice somewhere. The thing is, with 6 AP, it's actually a reasonable pull here. So it'll start here. 1 AP. Finish downloading. Come down, clean that out, and then I have to make sure I get past this node in time and start going to the right. So at least I will get partial success no matter what. I will get the first bit. There's bioformula. That's great. Yeah, there's the first escalation, which I forgot to load spoof for, which is a mistake. Okay, 2 traps. Load a program. I just won't do that. These should still be lagged. It's just not showing. Okay. Damage to connection, and if you use a program, steals AP. Okay. Well, I'm gonna... I don't want to... There's an... Oh my gosh, okay. That's annoying. It's probably if you leave... Okay, well, I'll still be able to get here in time, it's fine, but... Yeah, it's if you exit relocates, so... I'll take the connection damage and not lose the AP instead. If you exit relocates, I have to burn this. And I keep hitting escalations that I keep forgetting to load the spoof for. So I'm actually kind of slow on all this. I can take cybernetic damage for now, so I'll do this instead. Deception you... Nope, okay. If you use a program, steal AP, plus tally when you take any action. I'm going to take a lot of tally here. That's not good. Yeah. Well, we're going to get rid of active ice again. I can connect an end turn here. It'll be fine. We're going to be down to our We're going to be down to our last turn very soon, just because of how volatile these hosts are. So deceive you, download. I did make a mistake in not loading spoof sooner. That was definitely just straight up a mistake to not do it. I'll always need disarm. There will always be something here. I screwed up by not loading spoof from outside, but oh well. Oh, CPU. Well, that's fortunate at least. Makes my life that much easier. At least it's spiked now. So there's stuff here, there's stuff here. Okay, the nice thing is now I can try to make a beeline to the things that matter the most. I know there's 2 nodes here I care about, and I don't know for sure if there's nodes here I care about. It's not a guarantee. It's likely, don't get me wrong, but... We're down to our last couple of turns here. If you exit, that's fine. And we'll get very little here at the end, unfortunately. I have no other way of knocking this ice down, so... If you use a program relocate, yeah, I have nothing else I can do but knock that down and then just be sad. So, unfortunately, mission ends. I think I only got 1 bit of pay data. There was a lot of stuff here, and if I had a little bit more AP, I'd have been fine. I think if I had, you know, maybe used my spoof tokens correctly or something, and not hit escalations quite as quickly, it might look a little bit better, but ultimately, it's like, getting a second charge of 0 interrupt for something like this would have been pretty good. This ended up being a pretty annoying one, but yeah, I never have enough AP for these missions that only give you 3 turns. You just can't get through everything, especially when it's like a really big host like this. So, unfortunately, there's all this stuff here that I couldn't grab, which is really too bad, but oh well. Yep, anyway. End action for turn. And our mission is done. But yeah, you know, 1 more turn and I get, you know, 7 more downloads. This is the tough thing, is that these missions only give you 3 turns, so you only get so much stuff. Like, it's still, you know, about a screen worth of downloads, which is pretty good, but... Always nice to get more if you can. And again, no SimStream XP. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get ourselves ready for basically the next round of things. Cool. Alright, so we know that the missions on offer to us are in 5 days. She'll tell us she wants us to hack somebody. This guy is a battle for us right now. We'll go ahead and just like run to it. Go ahead and upgrade street merch, because why not? We have an open detox bench. And the question is, who's going to go where? You're at 60 stress, but I kind of want you on this seeming battle strike. I guess I'll see how long it's going to take. How far away? They're harassing our movements. Go fight the Fenian. Oh, it's stolen property. Okay, it's a raid. I thought it was going to be a battle strike. That's not nearly as scary. So this raid... Now, last time we were here, there actually was a Matrix host. So this tooltip is lying, and there is, in fact, reason to bring a hacker over. But the nice thing is I don't have a mission required for several days, which means I can safely start detoxing my main character who desperately needs it. It also means I can leave the SimStream trainer blank for a little while, because we're not going to run this mission until people are free to move, you know, about the cabin. So I'm going to run time down for a bit. And yeah, all we're waiting for is basically this to get ready so that I can build my crafting. And for my people to detox. As long as the detox benches are busy, we're chilling. So I don't really want to give him more will. I mean, it's okay, but I don't love it. Lowering disconnect, I think lowering discontent is very low value. But hey, raising calm is fine. Stress resist is not horrible. And it's not like there's an opportunity cost to it. So yeah, I'm waiting for my buildings to be done and my detoxes to be done. So again, this mission is in 7.5 days. And it's a raid. So what I'm going to want is Cyber Knight, Vanguard, Hacker, and Sniper or Scourge. I really liked having the snipers. Actually, I didn't need the Vanguard that badly, right? It was actually possible to bypass everything with clever pathing. So I actually might skip Vanguard and play Cyber Knight, Hacker, Scourge, Sniper. Because I don't believe... Yeah, I believe there's a way past all the laser gates. And so I want to play it that way. And if the cameras see me, oh well, it's fine. Which means I can safely put my vanguards into detox, and it's fine. So we'll sort by stress. You will be in the trainer for this, right? So the mission is going to be Cyber Knight, Sniper, Scourge, Hacker. And then everyone else is eligible for detox, which, again, you're going to be in the trainer, because I need you to get to level 10 so you can be my good secondary hacker. And ideally... Yeah, ideally she's in the trainer for that, so we'll just send you to detox because you have the highest current score. That seems fine. He'll keep letting time tick down. Great, we get a hype limit break. Plus, loyalty, I think, is actually pretty worthwhile. The HP and wound resist, I think, are not a huge deal, but basically, if you get loyalty to 60, 70, or 90, the amount of hype that carries over after limit break actually increases, so... And you actually just get better offerings, which is, I think, also a value. So it's time to go bump the detox. Could have prioritized that sooner. I didn't, but I probably should have. Fledgling Quantum Network. CPU Spike Job. That is the 4-point, or the 4-turn version. He's got a Blood Money mission for me. And I think at this point, we'll call it for the mission. I guess, I don't want to run the episode too long, so yeah, it's going to be done soon. I will... Yeah, next episode will be running this mission and this mission back-to-back, basically. And that should be the play here. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.